What is up, YouTube? Hello, Party Paris. Today, I am bringing you guys the deck that I use to get into Infinite, and I am so astounded that this deck did as well as it can because it kind of looks like a pile of cards, right? It's a Loki Isan deck, and I was like, I put it together during the after the OTA because I figured, well, White Queen just got a buff. Maybe we can make something like kind of happen here. And I actually tried a very similar deck to this back when Isan first came out. Didn't have like Infinity Ultron because that card hadn't come out yet. But I would played something similar and I really liked it. And I came back to it. Jennifer Kale's come out and it was just really good. This was by far my easiest part of my climb to Infinite. Just the top of the 90s, just cruised right through with this deck. And again, I wanted to try it because White Queen got that extra point of power. As a 3/5, she's pretty good, especially when you can like play her with like Quinjet, Isan can pull whatever they've got. You have a lot of options there. But we're not just playing White Queen. We also have Valentina, Iron Patriot, Agent Coulson, and Snowguard. All give you so much reach, and it can be super hard for your opponents to actually figure out what you're doing. Of course, Quinjet makes it all cheaper. Jennifer Kale lets you play that Infinity Ultron or Isan even earlier. Same with Luna Snow. And this deck fills the board fast. So it's really easy to it kind of seems like a ramp deck, but it's not. And with Luna Snow and Jennifer Kale, you can easily break that ice cube and such. Loki is a really funny card nowadays because some games he is absolutely terrible and don't play Loki until like the last turn. Other times you play him turn 1 or 2, see what your opponent's doing, and you just immediately destroy your opponents. I like absolutely went over the top of like man spider decks or zombie horde decks when I played Loki turn 1 and then just got to beat their deck but better. So very interesting card, the new Loki. I think he's actually pretty good in this list. And then we have Shadow King. Shadow King, as you can tell, we don't have a ton of like generated power, like that green power. So Shadow King really just good at smacking down those same decks that I was just talking about, the hordes and the man spider moves. Meanwhile, you've got like Isan and Infinity Ultron just to get your own power going. But yeah, this deck did so well for me. So let me know, are you as were you as happy with this OTA as I was? Because I was kind of thinking, oh, a couple buffs here and there, but nothing crazy. And then this deck just killed for me. So I'm not going to hold it up any longer. Let's actually get into some gameplay. So again, I like to start on the Quinjet in case we hit like Iron Patriot or something. I'd rather have the Quinjet down than the Snow Guard. Okay, well, we're definitely filling our hand. What do we draw? Oh, one. Okay, so in this case, I think we go Luna, just get the energy going, and then we can fill this raft. What does our opponent have? Magic. Okay, we can get rid of that. We're not worried about Limbo, so that's good. Now let's play Loki, White Queen. Or I guess we should do it like this, right? Loki, White Queen. Try to get some draws going here. Steal their deck, but better. And then next turn we can play Isan. Now I kind of don't want to play Isan. I really don't want to hit Magic, right? We do have 6. So what we can do is play Iron Man, Bear. And then next turn we've got let's snap. Or, I mean, we could just do this. Push this to 12 here, and then we fill our hand, and then we can play Snowguard Hawk in 2. Yeah, seems good to me. Oh, okay, wait. Oh, these are really good, actually, for us. These are actually very nice. Wong! Okay, so again, we're going to turn off Asgard. So we can turn off the Asgard and then play the bear. And then pull a card out of our hand. Would we rather do it, pull a card out of our hand? Hawk, bear. Yeah, I think we want to do it like this. I really wish we had the orange one. Alright! That is 20 power over there.
Iron Man.
What does our opponent have? No limbo for you, opponent. Draw all the 1 costs. They need... Oh my god, they were setting up? Oh no, opponent. Oh no, that doesn't win you a single lane! You're gonna have a total of 7 power! Got him! Eating shawarma. Should have been reading the cards. Okay, so obviously we don't want to play into Thunderbolt's tower, but with Isan, we can kind of on the last turn end up with a ton of potential power there. Ooh, Koa. Okay, great. So we can stick Luna Snow in there next turn. I like that. Just get that 6 power going, and then that gets us up to that Infinity Ultron a turn early. Which is super important, especially when we don't have Quinjet. Opponent doesn't do anything the first 3 turns. That's a very good sign for us. So let's play... Of course I hit the Shadow King, but... Maybe opponent will like Cosmo or something. Let's play Infinity Ultron here. And then... We could actually Isan middle next turn. And then... Nimrod, eh? Nimrod. Alright, let's do this. I actually do like this now. We might have to really go hard on, like, 2 lanes here. Of course, we put the Infinity Ultron on Lun. But, okay. Cool. Their Nimrod gets a little smelted there. Our ongoings happen twice there. Okay, so what do we want to do? Opponent has priority. We could do this. And this is 9 or 8 power, which is the same as just playing the Helicarrier. Yeah, seems good enough to me. I think we got him. Oh yeah, they're gonna have... Well, they'll have 12, 14 here? Not enough. 16. Oh, right, Symbiote Spider-Man is 7 now. But... Okay, we took him down! Got him! Alright, so again, I always like starting on the Quinjet over the Snow Guard, because this way we can play Valentina and have it only cost 3 next turn, which is great. Hawkeye. Is this a bounce list? Bounce is interesting. Luckily we have Shadow King. Alright, let's get this Valentina down. We'll have a big card. We have Snow Guard to get more power into there if need be. What do we get? Ooh, Mockingbird. Wait a minute, that's great. Yeah, so they are playing Bounce. Shadow King is a really good tech card against them then. What do we get here? White Queen. Alright, let's play the White Queen. They might really struggle to get into kill. We might be able to hold on to the Mockingbird. We'll see what we get. I think I just... Oh, okay, Bishop. Bishop is unfortunate. Wait a minute. That's a phenomenal draw for us. They're playing a Wiccan list. Not what I was expecting. Okay. Yeah, let's do this, because they're doing some bounce stuff. So, let's just fill middle. I don't want to... Yes, we can get the Snow Guard Hawk to, like, let us get into Kiln later, but I don't even think it's worth it. Yikes. Okay. Surge. How many cards do they have in hand? 2 just? Okay, 2's not too bad. So obviously they just need to play 3 cards, which they'll definitely be able to do. Let's just play Isan here. Well, actually, let's try and take a slot. Actually, let's do this, right? Luna Snow, right? Jennifer Kale, Bear. I don't want them to be able to get in the middle, and I want to take one of their slots. Yeah, for this, Shadow King. So we'll have 7, 9 energy. We can play Isan and Shadow King. Honestly, I don't think Shadow King's worth it. I think I would rather just do this, huh? And pull the Vibranium there. Yeah. Might as well activate this at 7 power right. Let's see what happens. Got 20 power over there. We're up 14 power left. Okay, Surge. It's good for us. Vibranium. Hawkeye. Again, we're up 4 more over there. We're tying that? We're good! We got him! Didn't even need the Shadow King. Because we win the heck out of that tiebreaker. Perfect. Perfect game for us. Look at that. We're up by 19. Got him! Got him! Alright, so we can start with the Snow Guard here. We have both of our ramp options here, which is very nice to have. Means our hand's not going to get too full here, even if something like puts a card into our hand. Oh, that is awesome too. So we can drop this Jennifer Kale here, and then where are we going to play Luna? Maybe middle, maybe left? We shall see. We shall see. Man, this deck is just going so well. Oh, yep, see, something got put into our hand. Alright, so let's just play Luna middle. This gives us a ton of energy. We can hold off on the Jennifer Kale because if we draw like Infinity Ultron, we could play it next turn, although with all the cards in our hand, we probably won't. That's alright. Got Shadow King things going on. Alright, there's Luna. And then I think I'm going to just want to play a bunch of cards out here next turn. Okay, opponent has only played a Demon and a Hood, which is interesting. So let's play Quinjet, Loki, and this would be 4, 5, 6. This would not fill our hand. Yeah, I like this. Well, let's hold on to the Ice Cube then, shall we? Do like this. Yeah. And then next turn we can put the Vibranium middle. Alright, we are just generating. Taking their deck for 2 draws. Everything's so cheap. Agony. Oh, this is a, I know what this is. We're playing against the Man Spider deck. But little does our opponent know. Okay, wait a minute. We can do this, and then this doesn't fill it for us. And then drop this here. Activate this. And then we'll still have the Shadow King. snap. Snap because we have the Shadow King. Oh, they're out of here. They are out of here. The Lokis, they don't know what to expect.